Welcome back, and Entertainment Thursday gets to continue right here on Good Morning Kenya. Thank you for staying with us. Now allow me to take you through an artful journey. Yes, I have with me artists. One is a semi-abstract wildlife artist, the other one is a fine arts artist, and they are here to just take us through their journey of artistry and how it came to be and what kind of art they do and all of that, you know, all that shebang. Yeah, that's what they're here to talk to us about. Kindly allow me to introduce to you Milena, who is a semi-abstract wildlife artist. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And then we also have Brian Mogoi, who is a fine arts artist. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have the two of you on board the show this morning. So let me begin with Milena. You are a semi-abstract wildlife artist. What does that mean?
It means that I don't paint it as realistically. I pick out the elements that interest me, and that's what creates my artwork.
Yeah.
So basically, just the elements that strike me.
Yeah.
So somebody looks at a painting, for example, like this one here.
You can just hold it.
I'll hold it up.
Yeah.
It's not, you know, you wouldn't say it's a realistic painting of a depiction of a zebra, but it's picked out the elements and someone can then see whatever they also choose to see.
Yeah.
So
I see a zebra that is, I don't know if it's eating something, but it's looking downward.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So it's just a portion of that. And,
Yeah.
and that's what caught my eye on that, because I normally take my own photographs from which I then work. And this was then sort of the section that interested me, that I found had some life to it that I wanted to then put onto canvas.
All right, so you take a picture of
Yes.
whatever it is, mainly wildlife.
Mainly wildlife,
You
yes.
take a picture of the wildlife and then you sit down and decide the part of the picture that
yes,
is striking you the
that
most.
strikes me, and it's more an instinctive thing. I don't really think that much about it. Also with colors and so on, it's just it's playing around, feeling it. It's sort of it's something that you look at something and think, oh, that could work. Let me just figure out, test it, try and see how I can get it to what I see in my head to be on canvas.
Okay. So how different is your artwork from what she does, Brad?
Mine, I try to paint it as realistically as possible, the way I see it, how I see it. The one different thing that is really different is how realistic it is, basically. So for her is more of intuition, but for me is just the way I see it, and that's how I paint it.
Yeah.
I'll
so just how it looks?
Just how it looks.
That's
what
it.
I'll give you an example.
Okay.
So we see the same zebra, but realistic as possible as it can get. That's the difference between Milena and me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. That's quite the
difference.
We can have the two of them.
Yes.
You know,
it's quite the
we can get to look at the two of them. There we have it. So one is semi-abstract, the other one is fine art.
Fine art.
The other one is fine art. All right, amazing. Now we totally understand the difference between the two types of artwork. Now, just to get to understand your journey, maybe where did this all begin from? Or rather, my question is, when exactly did art strike you?
Well, for me, it began in primary school. I think I was in primary 4 or primary 3. I can't really remember. There were artists who were commissioned to paint the map of Africa on a wall.
Yeah.
And each day you could see the progression of how the map would turn out to be. And I found it to be interesting. It's like magic. So one day a wall is white, the next day it has some brown in it, the next day it has some green. And by 1 week, you'd actually see the map of Africa. I saw it very interesting. And I think from that day on, I said, I would really love to do something like this.
Yeah.
Yes.
So back in primary school.
Back in primary
just
school.
That, you know, you
Just
visualizing, like being able to
Yes.
see that.
Yes. Coming
struck
to life.
something in you.
struck something in me.
Interesting.
Yes.
Where did that bug get you?
I think also in school, I can't remember, I always did art. I did art A-levels as well. And it was always something that I wanted to do, to play around, to do art. And then I went on to study silversmithing, which was more technical, a craft. And went away from painting, and then 15 years later met Adrian Duma, who then brought me back to painting.
You took, if we can call it that, you took a hiatus from painting for a whole 15 years.
Yes.
And then you came back to it.
And then I came back to it.
Oh, so it never leaves you, because they say that practice makes perfect. So if you're not doing it,
you get back into it relatively quickly.
Yeah. Do you think someone can learn their way into being artist? Like for someone who's never had the interest of drawing or painting or, you know, whichever kind of artwork, and then all of a sudden I just decide from today I would want to learn and get into it. Would I actually make it?
The short answer is yes, you can. Through training or through getting inspiration from something else. There are different forms of art. It's not only painting. There is silversmithing, like Milena. You know, there's something else.
That's called silversmithing.
Yeah, you play around with silver to produce artwork. Yes. There are also other forms of artwork, such as sculpture. So you may not have an interest in painting, but you have an interest in sculpture, creating models and nice sculptures. So yeah, you can be trained.
You can be trained.
You can be trained.
Writing is also an art
Writing
form.
is also an art form.
It is actually,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Most people assume it's inborn. If you have it, you have it. If you don't, you may struggle.
I think if you have the interest,
Yeah.
you will, and only then you will try it. Then it's something that's part of you. If there's no interest, then it's difficult. But that's with anything, I think, in life. If you're interested in it, you'll manage to make something of it. If it's something you really feel you want to do.
All right. Okay, so from primary school, now when did you now decide, okay, this is the path I want to take?
So from primary school, I knew I had the spark in primary school because we were being taught in art and crafts back then. I took it up in 2015 back. So I took a hiatus as well. For 4 years, I was in college, so I did not draw. And then I took it up in 2015. That's where I also met Adrian as well, and Duma, and he actually inspired me to paint once again. And that's where now my creativity now sparked from there. Yes.
All right. I want us to get into the specific artwork that you've brought along with you. Let's begin with that one.
This one?
Yeah,
Yes.
which is yours. Talk to me about that particular painting. Is it painting?
It is a
Don't
painting.
mind my
No,
my
definitely it's a
wordings.
painting.
All right, it's a painting. Let's go.
It's a painting. It's from a series of 12. A friend of mine wrote a children's book, and so she asked me to illustrate it. So it's one of those. So these are the 2 dictics, and I normally use in the background, I like to play around with the fluid art. So you'll see these sections here where the colors merge and so on, and then I combine it with whatever elements I want to pick out. So basically this was, she had a book, it's called the 12 Days of Christmas Safari, because she's Kenyan but married to an American, and they were always moving around the world, and she wanted her children to remember where they actually come from the mother's side. So she wrote this book with on the first day of Christmas you've got a superb starling and 2 dictics and so on and so forth. So that's out of that series. That one, and actually this one as well, with the flamingos. So those were part of that.
All right, and how long did it take you to complete that one?
That's difficult to say, because I always work on quite a few pieces at the same time, because until it dries, and then also sometimes you get stuck, you don't know how you want to continue with it. So yes. So it's definitely, it can take, I think the whole series for the book was 12 paintings, took about 3 months.
All right. Okay, right now, allow me to hand you over and we head straight to State House, Nairobi.